Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And today and for every day
Yep.
until sentencing, Diddy will remain behind bars.
Wow, he's got a long ways to go because sentencing isn't until October.
Also, you broke a pretty big story for us yesterday. We're going to discuss.
Yep, on Amy Bradley, the missing woman that went missing in the 90s after a cruise.
Yeah, and people think that maybe she's still alive.
Yes.
We'll talk about Calvin Harris because he is hanging on to his newborn's placenta.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
And finally, Brandy Glanville, she suffered horrible face burns after trying like a DIY beauty remedy, and it looks so painful.
So painful, but self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted. We'll remind you guys.
We are live. We've been trying to go live every morning, Monday through Friday, around like 9:10, 9:15. So if you guys are there live with us right now on YouTube, drop those comments because we get to the comments at the end of the show.
Chuck your W's in the chat. Chuck your W's in the chat right now if you're listening live.
Wow.
This is amazing. Okay. Not amazing for Diddy. Diddy's been denied bail. Diddy's been denied bail. He's remaining in jail until sentencing. So his judge, Judge Subramanian, who has been known as kind of like a by-the-book sort of judge.
Yep.
I don't think he's done anything like against Diddy too much or for Diddy too much. He's kind of just played it straight.
Yep.
And now he has just denied bail for Diddy. Obviously, Diddy wanted to get out. He even got help from one of
his exes.
One of his exes.
Yeah.
Kind of wrote a letter to
saying
the
that
judge.
he's changed. He's not violent like he used to be, and that he wouldn't be a flight risk, but the judge feels otherwise. So he is staying in custody at MDC Brooklyn, which, that is a rough prison.
Is it?
Yes, definitely.
But do you think it's rough for someone like Diddy?
I think he's probably the king in that prison.
Yeah. Don't you think he'd be kind of like, obviously you're in prison, so you don't have all those comforts and luxuries, but if you're the king of anywhere, don't you think it's kind of
the best situation for you?
Yeah.
Like the king of like a dumpster. Like if you're like the king rat of the dumpster,
all
you're
the
like
rats
living large.
If I was living in a dumpster and all the rats were my subjects, that would feel
oh my God, what a
pretty cool.
What a visual.
And not too unrealistic too for some reason.
You know who also is in MDC Brooklyn?
Who?
Luigi Mangione.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And also, isn't that Sam Bankman-Fried?
Oh, right. Friedman, right?
Yeah,
Sam
Fried.
Fried.
What an interesting place that is. Also, did you see that we got Mark Garagos out?
Yes.
One of the lawyers.
Attorneys.
One of the attorneys. Who was the attorney for? His daughter was the attorney for Diddy.
Yes.
Tiny.
Yes.
Tenny. So it was asked of him, should Trump pardon Diddy?
Well, I mean, is Trump gonna pardon Diddy? Doesn't seem likely.
It doesn't seem likely.
Trump did an interview over the weekend basically saying, because there was a lot of like rumors like, oh, he might pardon Diddy. Like people thought he was going to do it. But Trump did an interview over the weekend basically saying that Diddy and him actually were friendly at one point, but that Diddy spoke ill about Trump. And so that was kind of like a reason why Trump didn't want to help him.
I heard that interview too. And I think he kind of left the door open. Because, he said Diddy didn't have my back when I needed him, and so I'm not going to have his back now.
Yeah.
But he kind of left the door open that...
Well, he said, will I? Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, so you're focusing on the probably.
He didn't say no.
Okay.
He said he didn't support me, so...
Probably not is a nice way to say no.
That could be... That's one interpretation. My interpretation is if the Combs kids went out like the Chrisley kids did with the MAGA hats or whatever and like started to really support him now, forget about it.
But
Trump would pardon him in a second.
Do you think if Trump do you think that if and when Diddy did get pardoned, that he's going to go to the White House, he's going to do the whole picture thing with Trump, wear the hat?
You'd have to. That's the deal.
And I don't know if he wants to do that.
Does he want to spend
do you think he
years?
would tell his kids, like, hey, let me just do my time?
It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting dilemma because, like, say, I'm not a Trump fan, but if I was going to be, like, put behind bars for 10 years, something I did, and...
You're now a Trump fan.
Do you wear the MAGA hat or get your family to wear the MAGA hat to get you out from behind bars? I don't know. It's tough to be in that situation.
Yeah.
I think Trump's basically saying, if you support me, I'll support you again.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
Okay, break us your story that you got Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Giving me my flowers today.
Employee of the day yesterday.
Oh, wow. Have you been watching that documentary on Netflix? It's called Amy Bradley is Missing.
I'm aware of it. I haven't watched it.
It's so huge on social media and TikTok. Everyone's talking about it. So when you watch a documentary, it's 3 parts. You kind of hear this. You hear the story about a woman named Amy Bradley. She went on a cruise with her family and just disappeared on the cruise. So a lot of people thought like, oh, maybe she jumped off the cruise and died. But then witnesses start breaking down all these interactions that they've had with her since her disappearance. So people believe she's still alive, and the documentary, really well done, such an interesting case. And I spoke to the brother yesterday, Brad Bradley, who told me that ever since the documentary came out, by the way, she went missing in like the 90s. So it's a kind of like an older case, but now has been resurfaced. You know, like Netflix loves getting the old crime store cases and highlighting them. And so Brad Bradley said that... Brad Bradley.
Can we just take a moment? Brad Bradley. Okay, go on.
So he told me that ever since the documentary came out, they've received thousands of tips, possibly seeing her, knowing her, having some kind of interaction with her. And they've been, you know, going down the road, seeing where the tip leads. He said nothing extremely substantial yet to blow the lid off of the case. But one thing I thought was kind of interesting is he said the tips are coming in from like New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, like all over the world. But the islands, the Caribbean, in which she went missing, not too much activity from there. And that to them is where those tips need to come from. Like groundbreaking tips are going to come from the area she went missing. But
also, like, if she's still missing this many years later, either something's happened to her or she wants to be missing. You know what I mean?
One of the theories is that it's possible she was, you know, she's now involved in some kind of sex ring. Maybe she's had children. And maybe it's possible her life has been threatened and her children's life has been threatened if she tries to leave.
Right.
So some people believe that maybe she's being held without her will and her kids' possible children's lives are being threatened.
Well, good luck, Brad Bradley, and good work, Charlie Neff.
Thank you. Family still believes she's alive, so we'll see.
Okay, on to our next story. Calvin Harris has had his first child, a boy named Micah.
Aww.
And he's hanging on to Micah's placenta.
Oh, yeah. So there was some photos.
The photos.
Of his wife, Vic Hope's placenta.
Mm-hmm.
And so Calvin revealed that, you know, his kid was born on July 20th, which is a huge milestone for them. But the placenta images shows it being prepared for postpartum consumption, appearing to be like dehydrated.
Oh, I hadn't seen that photo.
In capsules, yeah.
There's a photo of it in a dehydrator, like it's in the kitchen. It's placenta. Oh, I just saw the bag of it. They actually put it in a food dehydrator.
Yeah, so they're breaking it down into capsules so you can eat. I mean, if you think about it, in the wild, like if a dog gives birth, the dog is eating the placenta. It's a lot of nutrients. It's good for the mama who just like, you know, had all this, put all of her energy towards giving birth. So it's good for you.
Dogs also eat their own shit though.
Well, yes.
So...
So you're thinking this is equivalent to
I think
crap?
I think that, maybe there's a few good things and things, you know, breast milk. Breast milk, the start of it is very, colostrum, I think the start of breast milk is very, very good.
You are speaking from experience?
So, yeah.
As an adult?
I think you should try your wife's breast milk if it's good for
Have you tried your wife's breast milk?
I think most husbands have had like a...
No. Have you?
Yes.
And?
No, not for me.
What it tastes like?
Like
cow's milk?
Yeah, a bit like a spoiled milk almost.
Oh, oof.
But
you can make cheese out of it or yogurt.
Yeah, have it in your coffee.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Okay, on to our next story.
Would you guys drink your wife or your partner's breast milk? Let us know in the comments.
Or placenta.
Or would you eat? Yeah, your wife's
I tell you
placenta.
something though. Would you eat someone else's placenta? Would you eat like Calvin Harris's wife's placenta? Is that great?
Have like a nice little like dinner, like nice little.
No, you just shave it like truffles over your pasta.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, we've gone too far.
Way too far. Brandy Glanville, I hope she's okay because she doesn't look like she's okay.
Her face looks like it is melting off.
It does look like melting off. She tried this beauty treatment.
Well, it's not even really a meant to be a beauty treatment. So do you know what Nair is? The hair removal cream.
Yeah, put cream on it.
So you usually put like Nair on your legs. It kind of helps like get the hair off of your legs.
Don't you shave?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
wax?
no, that it helps like break the hair follicles off. So the hair like will fall off your legs. Well, she put Nair on her face to create like a burning sensation.
Oh no.
And she posted photos of the concoction she did at home. Remember, she's been saying that she believes she has parasites living underneath her skin in her face. We've been seeing her disfigured a lot lately.
Is this some sort of, is she okay? Like, it just seems very strange.
She doesn't think she's okay. She's been very concerned about like these alleged parasites living in her face. A lot of people were like, oh my gosh, filler gone wrong, Botox gone wrong. But she clarified, I believe I have parasites living in my face. So she attempted to burn her face to kill the parasites that are allegedly living underneath the skin.
Did she get them at least?
Unclear. She didn't give us like an update about it, but I also didn't know Nair burns like this. It's meant to be on your skin. So the fact that it's burning her face, like I'm not really sure what she added, if anything.
Look, I hope women don't use it on other places on their body.
Gosh.
They have hair.
I mean,
could you imagine like down there if it was all looking?
Well, yeah, you're trying to rid the parasites.
Oh. Why have we done so many gross sort of things?
By the way, this is what I look like when I do a chemical peel.
I know, I've seen you those mornings. Yeah. I've seen you those mornings.
Yeah, my face is all peeling off.
You try to make it up, but it doesn't hide it.
I know. I did get a prescription to help with my melasma. I have like dark spots on my face that like darken over summertime.
You're good. Okay. Oh. Comments time.
For the Diddy story, Brenny Jones said, if Trump pardons Diddy, he will lose a lot of supporters.
I do not agree.
I agree.
He won't lose a single supporter.
Oh my gosh, people hate Diddy.
People love Trump.
Yes, and so if Trump pardoned Diddy, people are going to be like, ugh.
You think if Trump hasn't lost you yet, you think pardoning Diddy is going to be the thing to do it?
Yes.
I don't know.
Queen Renee Flowers said Trump said no Diddy.
He said not sure, probably not.
Probably not Diddy.
Probably not could be a maybe.
Sassy Darcy 1 said, how does Diddy get away with beating the shit out of Cassie and nobody else in the world would get away with it?
Money, power, fame.
Boom. We had a poll. Will Trump pardon Diddy? Wow, there was 234 votes. You guys felt really passionate about this one.
A personal best probably for the podcast and votes.
Yeah, I agree. 64% said no, Trump will not pardon Diddy.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm going to go vote too. Make it 65%.
Okay.
For the Amy Bradley is missing story, Eminem said people still think Elvis is alive, though.
People think Tupac's alive?
Yeah, there's a lot of celebrities.
You know, did I tell you, you know how I worked on the news desk for like 1 month when I first got here 12 years ago?
With me when you had a crush on me, yeah.
You keep saying that narrative, but I do not think.
Charlie!
I was knocking around with 10s back then.
And what is Erin?
She's a 10 too.
Okay, why do you say back then? Uh-oh. Gonna be some trouble. Charlie's on the couch tonight.
It was supposed to be a takedown of you, to be honest.
Oh, well,
but the only story I broke was some girl claiming to be the daughter of, have you heard of this famous comedian Andy Kaufman?
Sounds familiar.
Andy Kaufman is like this performative comedian, and he like went missing and never returned. And anyway, that was the only story I ever got for TMZ. Was
I can see why you didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I did not make the cut. Next, I was on the tour bus.
Wow. For the Calvin Harris story, Tricky Detective said, no, chill, my man.
About Calvin, yeah.
You know what? If it was placenta pills, sure, I'd take that. I mean, people do like salmon sperm on their face now.
How do they get the salmon sperm? Like, is there one person responsible for?
Don't know. I don't want.
They got like a pair of tweezers and they're like going for
little
it.
Test tube, sucking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, Absolute 72 said one step from cannibalism.
It is one step from.
But it's also nature. It's natural.
But would you eat like your toenails if
I mean, all kids eat their toenails.
Yeah, but would you eat your toenails if they
they're
good for you? Would you eat your boogers if they were good for you?
Yeah.
Like today, at this age, if they said boogers are actually quite good for you.
Well, mine would be like mine would be contaminated with like cat hair, so probably not.
True.
Don't get pets. Oh, no, you have pets.
I know. I don't want pets. If anyone wants pets.
Aw, your poor dogs.
Yeah.
For the Brandy Glanville story, Trailblazer said Brandy needs to stop. She's already a hot mess.
She is.
Yeah, but I mean,
for...
she's obviously going through something. You can just tell.
You can see it all over her face.
Yeah. I Love Offers said, like the woman who used Gorilla Glue in her hair and got millions from using it wrong. Those were my stories, by the way.
Brandy could use this, and like a good skincare thing should sponsor her.
Yeah.
Or
but it would be bad for business if the skincare company couldn't help her.
Well, make sure it works.
It's risky.
Make sure your product works.
But how do you get parasites out?
Does she really have parasites?
That's what she says.
How do you get parasites?
It's not the skin, it's inside.
Shouldn't you just put like a giant tent over her and just like leave her for a few days, and that's what they do with houses?
And what, bake in the sun? Like
that's
what
they do
are
with
we
houses?
doing here?
Put a tent over it, you come back a few days later.
Fumigating?
Yeah, fumigate yourself.
Oh my God.
All right, bad medical advice.
Yeah.
To take. Okay, Charlie.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Wow.
And we'll see you guys here tomorrow.
Bye.